Hello everyone, welcome to Demela Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective reading for the 6th of June 2022, which is the 666 portal, the 6th day of the 6th month, and numerology 2022 reduces down to a 6. This is quite a beautiful, powerful, blessed day, and Spirit has asked us to channel these frequencies, to anchor in these light codes for those of you who would like to really hone in these frequencies and these energies. Everyone will be feeling these powerful portal energies throughout the day at any rate. However, of course, the more you're aligned and attuned to the frequencies and the energies, the more you're able to hone into these beautiful light codes and allow them to truly manifest fully within your life experience. Before we begin, just a talk about the number sequence 666. For many beings might still consider it a bad, evil, or dark number. And we would like to simply clarify the illusion of that notion. Many things which connect you, or rather which allow you the understanding that you are always connected to your higher self, that you require no other avenue to connect. You don't need to go to a certain place. You don't need to do anything specific. There aren't any steps to take for you to just be connected. All you're required to do is to understand you are source energy creating in a human vessel. You are connected to higher spirit. You have the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within you. The awareness of that, instantly you're connected. And any medium or material such as the tarot or any other things that allow you this understanding, this knowing, in the days of old was considered evil, was considered bad for the religions, which were the governments at that time, did not wish people to be free, to be liberated. As such, giving them the illusion that you required a specific belief system, a specific way of being, needed to honor a specific God external to you, do specific rituals, you had to be a specific way because you were unworthy. They then allowed the control to happen for that, that allowed them to then rule, to have purpose, to have leadership, and of course to run their businesses. So many of the ways of being, walking in nature, where you feel grounded, where you can connect, was considered witchcraft. Looking at the stars, where you could connect, astrology was considered witchcraft. Even the sciences back then, which allowed a broader thinking out of the very conditional and very traditional religious views, were considered witchcraft. And so any numerology, symbols, anything that gave you the understanding and the clarity that you are aligned to higher source immediately, that you do not require anything, any governing body, you don't require to do anything or go through anyone to connect, was considered evil and was considered something not to, was shunned at and considered not something for to do, something that was acceptable in society and culture, tradition, etc. That is not to say that some beings did not use these numbers and symbols in a negative way. It is all about the intention, and if you wish to use any medium in a way which harms, your intention is what creates it. But the actual energies, the actual tools, they are simply in existence. It is up to you how you utilize that energy. And most of the powerful tools that allowed you the understanding, that simply inspired you to that space of deep knowing within your truth, within your clarity that you are source energy, those were outlawed. And the number 6 is all about harmony, all about balance, as within, without. It truly is a number that represents the true reflection of you. The energy within you is the energy which you will receive in the external world. And the number sequence with 3 sixes, each 6 represents then a specific body. So we have the mental body, we will have the physical body, and we will have the emotional body. So there will be the mental, the mind, the emotional, the heart, the physical, the body, and of course the external world. And so as within, spirit to mind, spirit to heart, spirit to the physical. And so that sequence allowed an activation which said, as within my soul my mind will be, as within my soul my heart will be, as within my soul my physical reality, my physical body shall be. This then allowed you instant connection, for then the soul of you within would be balanced in the external world through your emotions. You are now experiencing the emotions of your soul, the love of your soul, not the conditioned love, not the love that you are, that has been told what love is, not the manufactured love, not the manufactured happiness, not the manufactured emotions, but rather the emotions born of spirit, within the spirit, within the mind. So your thoughts are now inspired from spirit. You receive your thoughts from your soul. You receive your thoughts from higher self, no longer the laws and regulations given by the external world. From spirit to the physical, your actions and your deeds are now inspired by spirit. The external environment now manifests from spirit. Thus abundance within, abundance without, love within, success within, love without, success without. So that understanding, and you meditating on these numbers, and you understanding and centering in that, then cut off all other necessities for you to then have a specific religion or specific leader that you follow, a specific belief system. It allowed you then to truly allow the belief system, your religion, to be you, to be the truth of you, you to honor you. And at that point you are free, you are self-governing. And as such, this number sequence, which allowed you to then really explore the shadow, because in order for you to really allow yourself to go within, you needed to explore the shadow. Therefore, you no longer blamed a God for the good, you no longer blamed the devil for the bad. You understood that which you are focused on within is allowing the outcome without, because 6, as within, without. You truly get to understand the balance and the harmony of things. And in that time, they did not want you to understand the power of you. So it was, these numbers were then forbidden, especially in a sequence with 666, which is really allowing your whole centering for it really then encompass the spiritual body, physical body, emotional body, and the mental body. So that's your whole being. So that really encompassed all elements of you. 666 is okay, there's one loop. They can still control your physical, they can still control your mental, they can still control your emotional. But having all three balanced, that's a problem. Now you are free, now you are powerful. Now you do not need to honor and to worship these external ways in order for you to then connect to your higher source. And obviously now through time, people have released and you're a bit more allowing and accepting, but there's still a lot of stigma when it comes to numbers, especially that number sequence. And we would like to simply release that so that you understand the true meaning, which is balance, as within, without. Just as Spirit is bringing this to me, especially in the understanding of facing the shadow, because when you understand that, yes, the devil, or what beings would call Lucifer, the angel of awakening, the angel of light, the bringer of light. How can a bringer of light bring illumination unless you see where you disallow yourself light? So that energy in the unawakened state showed you how you were creating in the unawakened in order for you to then balance and see, ooh, I'm doing this. It's toxic, it's dangerous, it is harmful, it is hurtful, and it does not allow me to feel good. It brings through negative response. Let me now change this. Now that I'm aware of how I'm creating, let me release this, what's happening in here, so that what's happening in the outside can now finally reflect the truth of my being. And so again, but by blaming this angel, by saying, well, this angel fell, and remember, all of us came here into this unawakened realm to assist humanity rise in consciousness. We didn't fall, we chose to come here. All of us angels on earth chose to come here. It is humans who perceive us as fallen, and I always say, if you perceive us as fallen, then you understand where you think you are, that coming down here is falling, then understand exactly what you think of humanity. Okay, so we came here to assist humanity to rise in consciousness. In order to do that, we had to be unawakened in order to awaken. So we came through in our unawakened state until we awakened, and just like we are doing now, teachers, we can't go to you and say, hey, or we do so in our normal everyday practices. By us being in the awakened energy, we inspire you to awakened energy. But if you were to book a one-on-one session with me, for example, I would show you exactly where you disallow yourself love, you disallow yourself your existence, which is what's reflecting or creating the negative experiences in your life, and where you need to mend it. So I will show you the unawakened energy in your life in order for you to heal it to awakened energy. I will not just ignore this and blame the devil and say, oh, look at all this pretty stuff, let's distract you with all the hearts and bubbles and make you just feel good, and let's make you comfortable in the suffering. No, you do not need to suffer. I show you, let's go to the root of the suffering. When you're at the root of the suffering, you can take it out. Take out all those weeds so that your garden, your ecosystem becomes sacred in this space. Finally, as within, without, that 6-number balance. Now the light of you within, the awakened energy, the awakened shadow and the awakened light, because the shadow is simply the unknown. It's the soul space. It is the unknowable energies which you are discovering each day in the light. The shadow is the unseen, it's the unknown, it's the mystical night, it's the glorious divine feminine energy where you are creating from your highest self, unknown. You're not directing, you're not limiting, you're not constricting yourself. You're allowing yourself to be this unknown vessel of information, this unknown channel of your highest self, this unknown information coming through. And then in the scene, in the light, in the sun energy, in the day, when it manifests, it honors your soul now because you're no longer directing it. But as soon as you confine and direct and you constrict, that is when that energy of shadow is unawakened, because then in the light it's unawakened. You're creating absent your soul, because as soon as you define your soul, as soon as you direct yourself, you define yourself, you are not creating you're not allowing rather your soul to be ever changing, ever evolving, ever open. As soon as you allow yourself to be formless, then you allow yourself to be ever-changing. Thus, your soul now is allowed to express itself in a way which is authentic and true to its vibration. And then in the scene, the manifestations are true and authentic to its vibration in your thoughts, in your emotional body, in your physical body, and in your physical environment. Another example, Vel'Astri. Vel'Astri is not my name, it is my frequency. My frequency is of awakening. That is the energy of light, of awakening, but not of just light to exclude the shadow, which is why we prefer the awakening, because it's awakened light, awakened shadow. It's of illumination, of understanding, and that is what we do. As such, that is the frequency on which we operate, and the frequency that I am is of that energy, of awakened energy. And so when we say we are Vel'Astri, it is now open. It is not defined, it is opened. All that is awakened energy we are now we have access to. And every single day I do not decide, oh, universe, specific. I rather say, I attract abundance, I attract love, I attract beautiful opportunities. Money flows into my life today. I attract money in my life today. I attract awakened energies today. I attract awakened situations, awakened relationships, awakened conversations. I attract healings. I attract blessings. I attract miracles. I attract my soul. What is my soul's love? What is my soul's passion? What is my soul's desire today? How do I serve the universe today? I allow myself to be open to discover my soul in this physical realm, because that is what we truly came here to do. What does my soul look like in this human form? What does my energy of love look like in this physical form? How do my desires look like in this physical form? All of my abilities are born of my soul. How they manifest is simply how they manifest in this reality. So I allow myself an openness, a becoming. Thus, I create within the awakened energy, where I no longer direct and define myself, but rather I discover myself each and every single day. This allows a formlessness, a changing, an evolution every single day, where you allow yourself to be always at that leading edge of creation, where you simply allow yourself to become the truth of you each and every single moment, moment to moment allowance, moment to moment clarity, moment to moment love, moment to moment truth, always honoring that which truly resonates within the frequency of you. And at this time, we already did the June reading, and we really feel these energies coming through for June and in July, with this Gemini and Cancerian energy really coming in to strengthen this beautiful energy. This portal is being strengthened by those energies. We feel the Cancerian energy also playing a part in this portal energy at this time. And especially with Gemini right now, because it is falling in Gemini, the 666 portal, and Gemini is all about that communication within the higher realms, within your higher self, releasing the mind, releasing the heart, surrendering to the soul, allowing the soul now to lead, the soul now healing the mind, healing the heart, healing your physical body. And we are going through a major transformation at this time, where you are now allowing yourself to create choices, to act, to be, to behave, to do with according to the intuition, according to your soul's promptings, your soul's thoughts. Thus, you are being asked to do things which maybe you wouldn't do regularly, you wouldn't do normally, asked to release things you really wouldn't do, asked to release relationships you would usually just entertain, even though you've outgrown them. You're really truly being asked to completely release all of the old lessons that brought you to the understanding of your true power, and now to step forth within your true power by following your soul and allowing your soul now to heal your mind, to heal your heart, to heal your physical body within the alignment of your authentic self. And then as this integrates, you'll finally become one, where it won't be so I suppose one would think your free will is not really yours anymore because it's so directed at this time. But it's directed at this time because you're being healed. Because just like an infant, you were given information by your guardians, by your parents, by teachers. Now you're being given information by your soul. And as soon as you align to that information and that information integrates, then you'll be left to your own devices, where you're now one with your higher self. And now you no longer need to feel so directed, but rather you just flow within the organic experiences of your physical reality, which are now in line, in tune with your higher self. And the 666 portal is really assisting within the mental body, soul, mental body, soul, emotional body, soul, physical body. 6, a harmony in the mental body through your spiritual body. 6, a harmony in your emotional body through your spiritual body. 6, a harmony through your physical body, to your physical body through your spiritual body. So all in alignment, and powerful light codes are coming through at this time, which is why all of you who are attracted to this reading, you have been feeling these interesting changes, where you are really choosing you more than anything else. You are really operating through what is aligning to you, your soul, your harmony, what feels good to you. No matter how other people are reacting, you're releasing all energies. Even if you feel very bad about it, or you feel sad or guilty, you're releasing the guilt, you're releasing the sadness, you're releasing the feeling bad about it. You are just honoring your soul. You have this deep urge to just simply be true to your soul, not to betray your soul ever again, but to simply love and follow and trust and have this deep faith, because something within you deeply is calling you back home to you, and that is source energy within you. You are source energy. So that's the aspect of source energy you are within you. That's the aspect of spirit you are within you. That's the aspect of universe, of God force energy, of goddess force energy, however you want to call this energy. It's the aspect of that energy within you, as you right now awakening, as you're finally remembering your divine power, your creative truth, your awakening. You're coming to the remembrance of you, and exactly what all those people in the olden days were afraid these numbers would do. It's happening now. The awakening is happening. Humans are ascending. You can't stop it. The awakened energy has won, and it's time that humanity understand that we are one, we are a beautiful collective, that we are powerful, that we are source energy creating, and that we are abundant, we are love, we are harmonious, we are a beautiful, magical creation who can live in harmony, who can live as one, who can live co-creatingly in a harmonious, beautiful way. But the only way one can do that is not by pointing out what other people are doing wrong, is not by pointing out at this, pointing out at that, complaining about this, complaining about that, because that's again the illusion making you focus on the external, not focusing on the work that you need to do within. As long as you do the work within, you will be shifted to energies where people are within that space. You will not then have the noise around you. The things in your physical won't be so wrong. You won't have so many things going wrong or going badly. You won't be tapping into the news and the frequencies. You won't be living in those areas of disaster and this. You will literally be guided and shifted to places of harmony, to situations of harmony, to relationships of harmony. And it's time that humanity take responsibility for this, take accountability of this, and no longer play victim mentality, no longer blame people for this and that and that and this, no longer blame what's going on. We were in the Piscean realm, we are shifting to the Aquarian realm. This is the energies in which we were and we are creating in. And there's nothing wrong with these energies. The only thing that we needed to do here as other beings coming here to assist in the ascension was to allow an opening of higher dimensions, to say, humans, you don't have to keep creating in this unawakened energy. You don't have to keep creating in victim mode, in survival mode. You don't have to keep creating, blaming the external. Once you go within and you tend to you and you love you and you focus on you, you just really just mind your own business and focus on you. You then can see where you are not allowing yourself love. You can then shift to allowing yourself more love. You then shift areas, shift dimensions, shift realities, and you literally shift and anchor yourself into higher dimensions, higher frequencies of living. And yes, for other people, this sounds completely fantastical. This sounds completely crazy. But if you really are mindful and you're doing this work, you are really literally feeling it. You can feel the energies change. You can feel your environment change. You can feel how you're shifting to happier experiences. You can feel how the problems of the past are no longer bugging you anymore. It is simply the case of you being your own authentic self. As you do this, you shine your light brightly and you add to the frequency, and we raise the frequency, we raise the frequency, and we keep raising the frequency until Earth is at its highest frequency of awakening, where humans were originally created before they fell within the unawakened energies, as they were exploring and discovering knowledge, as we all have been. We've all been here. We've all done this in this process. It's just that you as starseeds or angels on earth or crystal beings or indigos, elven, fairy, unicorn, however you resonate, even earth, Gaia, angels, however you resonate, star beings, however you resonate, it's just that you are an older soul. So you have done this awakening process. You have done this over and over and over again. You just have long forgotten, because you've been here on earth in this human mission for such a long time. This has been a very long journey. It has been a very long journey for us to get to this point where we are awakening, where we have shifted to a realm, an era, an age of awakened energy, of authentic energy, of truth energy, which is why the truth is being seen in all places, in all things, about everyone, good or bad. The truth is being shown. And from a higher perspective, neither is good or bad. It's simply the place, the stage, the frequency we're at this time. And the more you just keep at that higher perspective, the more you just keep shifting and shifting into higher frequencies, where all of a sudden you're living in a place where all of your manifestations are coming true. All of the people you're interacting in are all loving and true to their truth. And all of the worldly woes and all of the drama and all of the news is dissipating and dissipating and dissipating and dissipating. And remember, this is a long process. Ages and eras last thousands of years, and we've just begun the Aquarian realm. So in about 100 years, 200 years, 500 years, 1,000 years into the Aquarian realm, things will be completely different from where they are now, where beings are more enlightened, more awakened. Even Earth would have healed to a much higher frequency. And that's where you would have shifted to, should you do the work. If not, then in 1,000 years, you will still be in the Piscean realm, still in this energy, still seeing the errors, still in the chaos, still in the destruction, because it's just the frequency we're at this time. And the more you just keep aligning to you, allowing yourself to be the truth of your creative energy each and every single day. You are source energy creating each and every single day, every moment. You are source energy. There's no need to tune in. There's no need to go back in. You're always there. 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 You are always source energy creating. And when you take full accountability of that and stop playing victim and stop blaming people for not behaving the way you would like them to behave, and stop being guilty, feeling guilty for releasing yourself of energies that no longer serve you, by truly taking ownership of your authentic power, your authentic truth, no longer blaming the devil for bad and God for good, but simply honoring that when I am creating absent my truth, I manifest negative things. I'm inspired to negative things. I hurt myself because I don't allow myself to be in my truth. Thus, I do not love myself. If I'm not allowing myself my authentic truth, it means I do not love myself enough to be existent. If I am deciding this moment I'm going to betray my truth, it means I do not love myself right now to be in my truth. I do not think my truth is good enough. I do not think my truth is valid enough. I do not love myself. Thus, you are ordering, you are commanding everything in the physical not to love yourself to the measure of which you remove yourself from being. You need to take responsibility and accountability for this, or else you will forever be caught in the illusion. As soon as you take accountability and understand, okay, I allow myself to be truthful within my truth every single day, every single moment. I allow myself love every single moment. It might be difficult, it might be scary as anything to have to demand my clarity, demand my truth, to release situations, jobs, people, experiences that don't honor me, to finally step into my power. But I know and I trust that everything will then align to me. And as soon as you do that, miracles begin to unfold in your life, for you are a miracle. And as soon as you allow the miracle of your existence to be, you allow the miracle of your existence to be in all spaces, in all relationships, in all places, in all experiences of your beautiful manifest experience here in this physical realm. Okay, beautiful beings, let us see what Spirit has to share with us. And what's coming through, what information is coming through, what is anchoring in for us with the 666 portal. Do not fear this number. It is a number which is meant to empower you. It's a number that says, I do not fear anything. I do not fear my existence. I claim my truth. I claim my reality. I do not blame a devil or some demon for all the woes in my life. No, because I am powerful here. Nothing can touch me here. I am God creating here. Nothing can touch me here. When you are in your divine, sovereign, highest place, that is automatic protection. For in that space of authenticity, only that which honors your truth can be. Understand your creative power, beautiful beings. It's time that we pull up our spiritual socks, pull up our creative energies. It's time that we understand our power, we claim our thrones, we put our crowns back on, and no longer play victim, and no longer be lost in the illusion which wants you to create within fear. Fear is an illusion. Danger real, absolutely. This candle burns, yes. And if I put my hand here for very long, it will be painful. It'll burn, ouch. That's the danger. If it falls over, it could burn. Yes, that's danger. But I do not fear this flame. I do not fear lighting a candle. That is an illusion. If I did that, I would never light a candle. Fear is an illusion. It keeps you absent from you, from love. The opposite energy from fear, the opposing energy of fear is love, you see. Love. And now that I know that I can light this candle and I trust that all will be well, I trust this candle is a beautiful alchemy, a beautiful flame. I'm imbuing fire energy, I'm imbuing solar plexus energy, I'm imbuing life, catalyst, birth energy into the reading to allow this reading to be a spelling, to be an enchantment, to be an awakening. It's love, you see. For I know this candle has the best intention for me. This flame has the best intention for me. I am love. This flame is love to me. Love lives here, you see. Step out of fear and fall into love. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Let us see what is coming through for us during this time. For all you beautiful beings. Look, courage. Yes, courage. Okay. 3 cards, Spirit, yes? Yes? Oh, no, no. Thrive, purity? Oh. But there are already 3 cards there, so Spirit... Spirit just jokes with me. Yes, no, no. Yes, no, yes. Yes, no, yes. See, there are 3 cards, goodness. Purity and fulfillment. Okay. I can hear the guides just laughing at me. Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answer to, Vel'Astri? Okay, so courage. Courage. Immediately I go to the strength card. Leo, solar plexus, sun energy. That Leo energy, the lion, no longer being a sheep. Being the lion you are, the lioness you are. The being of strength you are. The truth of you. The powerful warrior you are. This is you having the courage to live your truth completely. And when you have the courage to face all of you, look at that, your path is actually quite clear. When you have the courage to face you completely and walk right dead center in your destiny, oh, the path right in the middle is clear. All around there may be chaos, for those are all the other people, the experiences that are reacting to your freedom. But as you allow yourself love, as you allow yourself truth, there's a stillness that comes into your world. And once you reach that stillness, oh, you will never give it up for anything. For you understand that everything that asks you to give up the truth of you is not love. Anything and anyone that demands you, guilt trips you, asks you, gives you ultimatums, blackmails you into disregarding you, disregarding your wants, disregarding your needs, overlooking yourself, dimming your light, that is not love. It is all manipulation. See the truth of false love. See the truth of the idea of love in order for you to release it, to fall within the realm of divine love. A love that will care for you, that will nurture you, a love that will never, ever ask of you to deny yourself your existence. You are the sun. You are here to exist within the truth of you. Have courage, and the beautiful activation of courage is coming through at this time. A powerful activation of courage for you to act, for you to do, for you to be within the truth of you. No longer a sheep, no longer following the flock, no longer following convention, condition, rules and regulations, but being courageous enough to release all situations that are simply not loving you, and for you to acknowledge that they are not loving you, they are not nurturing you, they are not caring for you, if they demand you to not exist. This green brings a powerful healing to your heart space. Now you're finally creating within divine love. Now you're finally creating within the truth of the love you are. This orange, sacral chakra, divine feminine energy, you're now in your highest self and creating from there. See how this courage, the strength energy, the solar plexus energy honors divine love, honors the divine feminine energy, follows the lead of these two energies. The divine masculine energy takes action within divine love, within your highest self, within your divine creation, your divine creating force, which is your divine feminine energy. Be within your highest self. Create from there. Be within your highest love. Create from there. Then as you create from there, as you manifest from there, you then courageously take action within the manifestations of your love, the manifestations of your creative truth. Powerful energies coming through to empower you, to allow you this courage, the strength to choose you above all, above everything. It is time that the heart is tended to. The mind, you have done well. You have done well to clear the mind. You have done well to allow the mind to be still, for you to receive inspired thought, for you to receive intuitive thoughts and promptings and ideas. But the heart, that needs tending to. You are still attaching to sentiment, to ways of being, familiar ways of being, of human love, human familial ways of being, which keep you in situations where you are not happy. Because, but they're family, but they're this to me, but they're that to me, but it's this to me, but it's that to me. And Spirit's saying, release that which you were programmed to love, and allow yourself to discover the love of your soul. Have the courage to stand forth within your truth, yes, alone within your individuality. You have always been a warrior. You have always been a lion, lioness. You have never been a sheep. Claim your power. It's time. That sacral chakra of this water. You are powerful. And the divine feminine is breaking open within you to really allow you to ascend into your highest self at this time. Purity. You see, duality. Awakened shadow, awakened light. It's time for you to be purified to the truth of you. Purity is not what the illusion has made you, not what the times of old have decided. With streaming lights and harps, and no, none of that fictitious sway. Purity is you within your truth. Purity is you owning the love you are. Purity is you allowing your actions, your words, your thoughts to be aligned within your soul, where you do not judge, but you simply allow yourself to receive that which is in the truth of your being. Purity is understanding we are not here to judge others. Everybody is doing the best they can with the understanding and the knowledge they have at any given moment, which is why you cannot convince or try to change someone's point of view. Only by experience can they learn. Maya Angelou, we do our best till we know better, then we do better. We are always at our best with the information and the understanding we know. So release the judgment of others. And yes, some people are doing chaotic, horrific things. with the understanding and the knowledge that they know through the upbringing. It is not to excuse their behavior. Do not excuse their behavior, but it is time to acknowledge where they are so that you can release yourself from that energy. And understand you are to honor your energy. Face the shadow so that it can awaken, so that you can do what truly inspires you without guilt, without shame. No longer letting others tell you, you can't do that, it's inappropriate. You can't do that, it doesn't belong to our culture, our religion, our beliefs. It is time that you honor what feels true to you, for if it feels true within the love of you, and it doesn't harm you or harm others, it is love. The illusion tries to trick you into thinking that which brings you love cannot be, to enslave you, to keep you down. Me reading these cards according to the family I was raised in is evil, the devil's work. Imagine if I believed it, this would never be. However, I honored it, for it felt like love, it felt like truth, a clarity, a way to channel energies from the higher realms here into earth to assist humanity awaken. I faced that shadow aspect of me, I awakened it, and now I bring it to the light, I bring it to the scene, I bring it to the sun. I do not stuff it in the shadow, I do not stuff it in the basement where it can now manifest painfully, destructively. I can't remember the Japanese saying, but there is a saying about if you take your desires do not dissipate, they do not disappear. If you hide them, if you keep them stuffed away, locked away in the basement, they manifest in the darkness. They manifest as unwanted energy, for they manifest now unwanted because you don't want to desire. They manifest unwanted, destructive, reckless, painful, suffering. But bring your desires to the light, where they can be seen and honored. Then they become love. You transmute it to love, you see. It's time for you to come to a balancing, a purity, a purification is coming through at this portal. With this courage, a purification, where you are seeing yourself in your clarity, and you are so strong now. You no longer regard an aspect of yourself, an aspect that you love of yourself, as bad. No. You no longer regard it as taboo. No. Because you are no longer taking into account other people's emotional reactions. You're no longer stopping to exist for others to be. When you honor the desires of your soul, truly, you love yourself. As you love yourself, if every single being was born and was just loved and allowed love, not told they were lacking in any way, not told that they had to be a specific way, not directed, not put into a category, if each and every person was simply just loved and allowed to do what they love, whatever it is that you love, there wasn't a right way or wrong way of being. There wasn't do this for a boy or do this for a girl or do this for this religion or this culture, this tradition, this race, this skin, this height, this... If we were all just free, born free, you would love yourself for whatever you did. You would not be teased. You would not be ashamed. You would honor it. And if it didn't feel good, you'd release it. If it felt good, you'd keep doing more of it. So you would literally learn to create within divine love. That would be your response, not to create within external knowledge, not to create within illusion, but to create within divine love, honoring self as within, without, that sixth energy, that harmony. That is how you would organically be. Truly the answer for world peace. Because then you would need no one else to be any different for you to be. You would simply be. The other would simply be. And should you resonate, wonderful. Should you not, you release within harmony. For you would only attract those who are in resonant frequency to you at that time. And should you no longer, it would not be a disruptive separation, but a thank you for teaching me all that you taught me. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for the healings. We now release each other until we are a harmony, a frequency, a resonance again. It is time for you to honor all sides of you, all of you, the truth of you to be seen, to be shown, and for you now to be shifted to that frequency of those who truly honor you in this light. You do not need to feel guilty for existing. You do not need to apologize for being. Anybody who requires you to apologize for being, run. For they do not have your best interest at heart. Fulfillment. This allows a fulfillment. So a beautiful blessing. Spirit's saying there's a beautiful blessing that comes in as you courageously honor your love, courageously honor your higher self, courageously honor the non-duality of you, stepping away, no longer judging, but honoring that non-duality where you see all as harmony, all as one, that oneness, that higher self. There's fulfillment, there's a fullness, there's a harvest that comes through here. Full moon manifestation. And in here, you'll see there's horses here. There's a brown horse and a white horse. Again, that duality, that shadow, that light aspect. You are full and you receive reward, you receive harvest, for now finally you are in your truth, you exist, thus you allow yourself to receive the fruits of your existence. Many of you have had many past lives where you have healed, where you have assisted, where you have nourished, where you have supported, where you have helped, where you have done so much work, and that energy required the Aquarian realm to manifest, for that energy to return. It's time for you to stop wanting or demanding that energy from people who can't give it to you. Stop looking at the unawakened beings and wanting their support, wanting their appreciation, wanting their energy back. Why on earth would you want energy back from someone who does not know how to love themselves? You will always be disappointed and you'll always be let down. Allow your energy to manifest in a different way. Allow your energy to be free. Allow your energy to come back to you from someone, from an experience that can actually honor the frequency of that energy. Many past lives, you did many beautiful things. And that energy needs to return, but it could not return in the realm of illusion. It could only return now in the realm of Aquaria, the realm of truth. And now that the realm is here, Spirit's saying, oh, but there's one thing missing. You are still missing. You are still 99.99999 recurring percent of your soul. And that is still illusion. That is still the absence of you. Your soul is at 100%, full moon, 100%. Your soul is always at 100%. Your soul never wavers from your authentic truth. And for you to receive that which is truly yours in the fullness, in the wholeness that you want, it's time for you to claim the 100% of you. And yes, that is a huge shift. For then, as soon as you do that, you shift from being a caterpillar into a butterfly, from being a caterpillar into a moth, from the realm of illusion to the realm of truth. You become a completely different being, two worlds. You stop operating from the external world and you start operating from the internal world. Two different whole worlds. So yes, there's an adjustment period for the energies to settle down, to anchor in. There's an adjustment period for your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body to align now to the energies of you creating from within, from your soul, as opposed to creating from the external. You see, your mind, your body, and your heart followed the external ways, followed other humans, followed other people who you deemed were gods and who ruled over your life. No matter who they were, your partner, your parents, your children, you deemed them greater than you, and they then controlled you through emotion, through manipulation, through rules, through physical habits and ways of being. And now you've decided to tap out of that energy and to tune within and allow your soul to now be the governing body, the governing, creating being. You allowed your truth, you, the true you, to now be. So your mind now needs to recalibrate. Your body now needs to recalibrate. Your emotions now need to recalibrate to the truth of you. And once this recalibration energy, this time has settled down, it's trickling in. Many of you watching this have been feeling the shifts where abundance is better, your finances are becoming better, relationships are becoming better. But you know there's so much more to come, and Spirit says, oh, you have no idea. The floodgates are about to be open wide. That is why you are feeling these energy shifts. That is why you are feeling these pushes, and it feels hectic. It feels intense, Spirit is saying. Yes, for some of you, very intense to have to make these major choices, to leave these perceived important people, important experiences. But it's only important because you are programmed into the importance of them. And it's time for you to release that and to awaken to the discovery of what is truly important to your soul. What are your soul's passions? What is your soul's dream crush? What is your soul's dream relationship? Even in your committed relationships, what is my soul's dream relationship with my partner? What is my soul's dream career? What is my soul's dream passion? What is my soul's fun? What is my soul's laughter? What is my soul's happiness? What is my soul's truth? I no longer now operate on manufactured experiences of joy. I no longer now operate on manufactured experiences. I wish for authentic experiences born of the truth of me. And you're coming into this wholeness. And this beautiful portal is shifting you into this energy, into this fullness. A fullness of you being completely courageously owning your existence. A fullness of you being completely courageously owning the wholeness of you. Shadow and light are the dance of love. Both dark and light are the dance of love. Rumi said, wiser words have not been spoken. And the fullness of you, allowing the full manifestation of you in this physical realm. Let's pull some tarot. You see now the power of the number 666 and why we were all programmed to fear it. It allows you the understanding of your worth and your value. Be within your higher self to receive the highest truth of you, the highest abundance of you, the highest prosperity of you. This was the secret which we were forbidden to know. It's time that you awaken to it now, for it is truly your time to create within the abundance, the fullness, the worth, the value of you. You have done the work. And you've always been the creator of your reality. You've always been source energy. You've always been high energy, high spirit. And on the floor, we receive the Queen of Wands. Look at that. In your truth. And these cards also fell. Ooh, look at that. The King of Pentacles. Yes. The Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. That Nine of Swords turning into the Ace of Swords. That worry and doubt turning into clarity, turning into truth. Six of Wands under the Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor under the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands under the King of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. This is a very beautiful message of all these people coming out. The Ace of Cups under the Nine of Swords. So all that worry, you are going to get your blessing. You are going to get your desire. You are going to get that manifestation. You are going to get that wish fulfillment. Release the worry. Release the doubt. You are doing the work. You are simply becoming you. You're becoming clarity. You're becoming the truth of you. You're going through a transformation. Do not fear. Don't worry. Release worry and doubts. your manifestations are coming. It might feel like, oh goodness, nothing is working out, I can't see the path forward. And Spirit is saying, you're not meant to see the path forward. If you saw the path forward, what's the point of coming to earth to discover the soul you are? If you knew what soul you, if you knew the path, you wouldn't be here. It's like going to a murder mystery party, but you already know exactly how the murder mystery goes, because you demand knowing before you go. What's the fun in that? What's the fun in going on a roller coaster when you already know how it feels like when you're on it? What's the point of completing a puzzle when you already know how it feels to complete it? There's a point to you not knowing in order for you to actually enjoy the process, to enjoy the knowing, to enjoy the creative process, to enjoy the discovery of you. It is the egoic world of illusion that made you have to know, that made you have to know, that made you have to go against yourself. And it's time for you to move away from this energy, from this conflict, this inner conflict of you no longer living your truth. Okay, Spirit, one more card for the Ace of Swords. Thank you. Look, the Three of Wands. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And look at the base, the Ace of Wands, and I'm taking it because you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Yes. Aces are all yeses. Yes, 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 times three. 3 yeses. Spirit is saying yes, yes, yes. It's coming through. Oh, and I love this. Isn't this beautiful? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this. I love this. What did we just say? 666, right? Swords, the mind. 6. Within the soul, within the mind. Ace of Cups, the heart. 6. Within the soul, within the heart. Ace of Wands, the physical. 6. Within the spirit, within your action, what you're doing, the action energies within your action. And then what does it bring? The pentacles, the stable, the foundation, the manifestation in the physical. Look at that. Look at that. It's time for your mind, your emotions, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions in the physical to align with your soul, with your spirit. Oh, goosebumps. I love when Spirit is just showing off like that. Ace of Wands as the overall energy. It's time for passionate experiences. It's time for you to courageously receive the path. This is your path. Here we are, your path. Through all of this, have the courage for your path. Ace of Wands, a new path, new opportunities, new miracles, new experiences, new beautiful blessings opening up for you, new paths opening up for you, new ways of being opening up for you, beautiful new opportunities, beautiful new, the new. And this is passion restored, finally no longer being a zombie, no longer being a robot, no longer being a mannequin, no longer being a sheep, now being a being that is passionate about life, waking up and being excited about what you're doing, being excited about your relationships, being excited about your career, about your work, about your day. This is you being inspired. This is you. This is your wand. This is your magic. This is you weaving your wand, casting spells, manifesting, creating, alchemy. This is you creating your world, creating your universe. Yes. And let's first speak about the people before we get into the individual messages here. So Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I said Queen of Swords earlier. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Ooh, I didn't even see that. So let us dig into that. Look at this. Look at this. Spirit, you are absolutely doing things right now. We've got the Queen and King of Pentacles and the Queen and King of Wands. Okay, this is your energy, balanced. You are Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Within your higher self, only see the Queen of Wands as be within your higher self and create from there, because this is you doing that Ace of Wands energy, creating, taking action within the creations of your higher self. The King of Wands doing now within your higher self. These are the alchemists. these are the magicians, these are the spiritual folk, these are the weavers, these are the healers, that fire energy, that alchemy, that brewing. And this is you now, your solar plexus open as you are now creating within your truth, the sacral chakra here open as you are now creating within your highest frequency. And as you do so, look at that, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You now receive that which is your worth. You're creating in your worth, creating in your value, creating in your worth, creating your prosperity, creating in that Taurus energy, that beautiful second house energy of resources. And then you are the King of Pentacles. Look at that. You are now receiving that which is your worth. You are taking action in it. This is you being the king of your castle, the queen of your castle, the emperor. We've got you here, the empress. This is you leading. This is you taking charge. This is you being stable, the pentacles stable within your authentic truth, the ones taking action within your authentic truth. This is power energy, and this is what you are being activated into. Secondary message, because you know how we love that. These are the people who are now coming into your life, and you are settling for nothing else. These are people who see your worth, who see your value, who honor you in your worth and your value. If they offer you job opportunities, they see your worth, they give you your value, because they're coming as the King of Pentacles, they're coming as the Queen of Pentacles. They're already stable. So they're not there to take from you, they're not there to cheat you. They are whole, They do not actually need or require you, but they simply enjoy co-creating with you, for they can see how they can build with you. People who are passionate in their truth, aligning to truth, creating in their highest frequency, healers, intuitive people, woke people here, who see you, who honor you, who are with you, who support you. Fiery people, passionate about their life, passionate about what they're doing, because they're actually doing what they enjoy. Relationships, oh goodness, look at the pairing we have. Here we are, king and queen, king and queen. Queen and queen, king and king. However you want, however you feel, here you are, balanced energies, stable within your truth, passionate about your love, building each other, supporting each other, cheering each other on. This is the level at which you are now to operate in, and this is the level of beings you are now to align to. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay. Whew. Very passionate reading. Okay. Spirit is really coming through here so strongly. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Okay, look, you creating within your worth, within your value. This is you saying, sorry, I'm not settling for less. I know my worth, thank you. And I'm only creating, I'm only willing to receive that which honors my worth, thank you. And you are doing it because look, Six of Wands, success, victory, you're being seen, you're being acknowledged. It's time that you are seen. It's time that you are acknowledged. It's time that you are celebrated. And Spirit's saying, as you courageously take charge of your life, as you allow these energies to happen, as you allow yourself to step into your truth, success, victory, you seen, you being respected, you being honored, you receiving that which is worthy of you. It's your time to shine. It's your time to be recognized. Beautiful opportunities unfolding for you. And the 666 portal is bringing through these energies. It's like a burst of energy to really awaken and to almost shift you, to restore you, to push you, to give you, it's this big booster of energy, and you finally feel empowered to take ownership of your existence, not your life, your existence, thus your life. Queen of Wands and the Emperor, that Aries energy, first house energies, presenting yourself in your truth. This is the divine rebel energy, divine masculine energy. You're doing things your way, within love, within happiness. You're not stubborn, you're not cruel, you're not reckless. No, you are following the divine energies. This is Mars awakened. I've always said Mars is not the god of war. That's in the unawakened energy, when Mars is reckless, when the divine masculine energy is creating an unawakened energy, when your divine masculine energy is creating absent your soul. That is when it's reckless and dangerous. That is when wars happen. But when the divine masculine energy is awakened, it is not the god of war, Mars. Mars is the god of gentility, the mastery of stillness within movement. You have all the power in the world, and yet you do not need to effort it. You don't need to show it off. You don't need to prove it. You simply are it. Thus, gentility. Oh, beautiful energy. And here you are, Queen of Wands, in your higher self, creating from there the divine masculine energy, following the divine feminine. You see that energy in your higher self of the Wands energy. Now the Emperor, following the guidance of the divine feminine. This is where you are going into. This is where you're being empowered into. And this, because you're in your higher self, creating from there, the Emperor, this is you transforming completely. People are not going to, by the end of June, July, people won't recognize you. Absolutely guaranteed. Different dress sense. Those who have been wanting to get tattoos, you're going to get tattoos left, right, and center. Doing the career you want. Doing the hobbies you want. A lot of you looking after your health and your well-being. Body transformations. Spirit has brought in a powerful energy of those who have chosen the soul frequency of transgender experience, where you are now honoring your physical body, allowing your physical body to honor the truth of your frequency, the truth of your soul. That is a powerful mission and a powerful journey. Spirit wants you to know this. Do not be ashamed of your path. Not many souls are strong enough to go the path that you choose, and it doesn't matter how it aligns with you. Okay, Spirit asks us to go deeper. So for some of you, you will feel the need for your physical body to honor the shape and the form that you feel, and that is absolutely perfectly all right as it aligns with you. Others of you might feel a different energy, so you are in this male human, perceived male form, but you have a feminine energy. However, you do not require the physical, for you do not identify the body as gender, as having a boy, male or male or feminine, boy or girl, man or woman. You do not identify the physical body as having a gender. So yes, you have a feminine energy. However, even if you have what the world perceives as a male form, you do not see that as, you don't have to change it. And that is okay. And it's so important for those who are going through the transformation not to shame those not going through transformation, and those not going through transformation not to shame those who are going through. Remember, we are all allowed to express and experience this frequency as we wish, at whatever energy allows you, your highest self. Divine rebel, do things your own way within love. Oh, that's powerful. And of course, that goes in all forms, not only those who are going through physical transformation like that. We are all going through physical transformation actually through the spirit, for our soul frequencies are now activating the physical body to adapt and to change. Those of you who identify as star seeds, wherever you're from in the universe, your body is now taking the shape of that collective. If you're Arcturian, your body's going to be more Arcturian. If you are from Sirius, your body's going to be more Sirius. If you're from Polaris, your body's going to be more Polarian. If you're an angelic being, if you feel an earth angel, your body's going to be more angelic, and you are feeling the physical changes happen. If you're Elven, your body's going to be more Elven. And Spirit is saying, those who are feeling the shift most profoundly, not that one has it more than the other, but those, I suppose, who are feeling the shifts more viscerally and more directly are those who have women, girls, a feminine form. Even if you don't identify with gender, that feminine form, especially if you're going through your menstrual cycles, it's different, it's changing, you're feeling it being different. It's some of you are late and you're busy worried, oh goodness, what's happening, I haven't been sexually active but I'm late. And some of you are feeling different changes, different, it's more painful, some of you less painful, some of you just different symptoms than you've had before. And that's because you are literally changing. Even your uterus and your reproductive organs are changing in order to hold higher frequency beings. So if you do want to have children, they're going to be not of this world. Let us tell you, they're going to be advanced, highly functional, awakened beings, and they require high vibrational vessels. So your physical vessel is changing to be able to accommodate that new energy. And also, of course, those in male form, even if you are non-binary, those with that more masculine, what the world deems as a masculine form, you're also changing. You're feeling the different shifts and the different changes. You're feeling a bit stronger, more sturdier, more agile. There's just a lot more. You are literally taking the shape of your soul right now. And Spirit is saying, really respect and honor the transformation, and whatever you're inspired to do, whatever foods you're inspired to eat, and we see it here coming through again with this fruit, whatever fruit and veggies, we really feel a lot of green fruit and veggies being activated and asked of you at this time. But whatever food you're being inspired to eat, whatever form of fitness you're being inspired to take, whatever it is you're inspired to do, honor it. You are finally in the school, the university, the college of your soul. If you've ever wanted guidance to your purpose and to your truth, it is now the time for you to receive it by not fighting it, but by allowing the clarity to come in. And here you are, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, a divine feminine energy awakened here. Finally doing what is inspired, doing what feels aligned to you, doing what feels passionate, being in your power, finally amassing the abundance, the stability of you. What you are doing is now bringing in money, bringing in stability, bringing in resources. You'd ask for nothing here. It's time for you to come into your empire. A great stability here. And this is Spirit really saying, those of you who are fearing releasing people because you're going to end up alone, no such thing. You end up stronger, more powerful, wiser, healthier than ever before. And in this energy, you amass such abundance, such wealth, such prosperity, such well-being, such strength, such magic, such spiritual strength. You are stronger than ever before. You are not alone. You finally understand the power of you truly. And you do, with all these people coming in. These are people coming into your life now. These are the kinds of people you are attracting. Emperors, empresses, kings and queens. No longer the pages and the knights who are distorting your energy. You're done with that energy. And here you are. Release the worry, release the anxiety as you're going through this transformation. Release thinking nothing is happening, my dreams aren't coming true. Oh, they're coming true. The manifestation, the moon here is shining for you. Oh, these are coming through. And Cancerian energy, I really feel this moving from Gemini to Cancer. The moon is a ruler of Cancer. There we go. Within relationships, Cancerian energy, 4th house relationships. And here we are with the cup, all about emotions. All these people, so relationships are definitely coming in here. And blessings, your heart is going to be full. You are going to receive your blessing, your gift, your manifestation. All of you are reaching for different things. So relationship, job, career, money, health, wealth, whatever it might be, having a child, some of you wanting to give birth, whatever it might be, it is going to come through. You are simply going through a great shift, and these energies are coming in to empower you. Just look at the strengthening, you being seen in your worthy, being a success, you be living your truth and being empowered to create within your truth, you finally having the stability and the wisdom and the health and the magic to manifest your reality. All of those fears and those anxieties blown away, replaced by love, fulfillment. Ace of Cups is the deepest of your soul's and heart's fulfillment. This is you so happy, complete and ultimate wish come true. Beautiful and straight from spirit here. So all the worries and the fears you're having at this time, they are going to be a thing of the past, and spirit is encouraging you to release it. Release worrying. Rather, Ace of Swords, you are to receive your clarity, and you are receiving it now. Spirit is saying you are receiving your clarity. You are receiving the direction, the intuitive thoughts, intuitive promptings, intuitive urgings to your ships coming in. Your ships are coming in, and you will receive the how. You will receive the when. Simply be open. Simply be trusting. Simply be in your truth. Be in your truth. Courageously claim your truth. Courageously allow these energies of purification to take place. Courageously allow yourself to open up to receiving your manifestations. Be courageous in your truth. Be within the clarity of your truth, and watch as your ships come in. Watch as you know exactly where to go, what to say, what time, when, who. You will just feel guided by energy, by spirit, by magic. You will be at the right place at the right time, each and every single time, each and every single moment, at the right place at the right time to receive all that is you. And you're being empowered to this energy. You're being empowered to this oneness in spirit. This is that beautiful merger where now your mind is one with spirit, where your heart is one with spirit, where your actions are one with spirit. And in this place, in this state, you are simply not doubting, you're not questioning, you are flowing. And as you flow in this way, you are flowing with divine guidance, and you're receiving your manifestations, receiving your desires, receiving those relationships, receiving those opportunities, and they are trickling in now. I really feel Spirit saying some of you are already feeling it in some measure, in some or other measure. You are feeling these changes, feeling these shifts coming in, feeling these healings, and the floodgates are about to open. It simply requires you to be 100% within your soul. You are source energy in human form. No comma, no hesitation, no fine print, no but. You are source energy right now, every now, each moment. You've always been, you always will be, you always are. Source energy right now in human form. Claim this, know this, allow this, be empowered by this, and let no one shift you from this knowing, from this truth. Let no one disrupt your peace. Let no one disrupt your ease. Let no one disrupt your clarity. Let no one disrupt your love. It is vital that you stay within your truth at this time through this transformation process, so that you may emerge from your chrysalis, from your cocoon, the powerful butterfly, the magical moth, the fiery phoenix, the blossoming full flower you truly, truly are. You are magnificent. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You have always been. It is time that you claim the truth of your divinity. Claim your throne. Put on your crown. It's your time. And this beautiful portal is going to activate you with this reading, sending all these energies to allow you this beautiful empowerment. Vetries qui vialatores via meataries, qui avetes vialaturies qui avotos, qui zietries via leavates qui avotos, vimiatiriet qui atari. Vos auturies qui avetes qui azetes, Vilayataries, kia zutries, via metes, kia turies, kia vatries, vasaletries, kia turies, kia vitis. May you know your power, may you know your love, may you know your strength, may you know your truth, may you know your existence, may you manifest your dreams, may you live the love of your existence, may you know the truth of your soul, may you hear the music of your heart, may you dance to the joyous celebrations of your existence. May you receive all that you are. May you know all that you are. May you claim the power, the true power of your existence. You are sovereign. You are divine. You are and have always been, will always be, source energy, universe, creation energy within a human form to express your love, your desires, your manifestations. It's been a long journey to your remembrance. You have done well. Congratulations. It is truly time for you to receive all that you are. Blessed be.